today we are going to see a frequency sampling technique. This frequency sampling technique is nothing but converting ht of e power j omega into h of k. In the previous problems we take it a ht of e power j, then j omega, then we proceed convert into h of n by using windowing method. In this problem we are first converting into a samples by dividing it 2 by k divided by n samples, then we are converting into h of k, again we are converting into h of n. Okay, the first step is you have to draw the graph as given in a formula. That is, if it is in the problem how they are gave the function, if it is varies from 0 to pi by 2 like this, sometimes they will give, right? So if it is the given formula, you have to draw the graph. Then step 2 is you have to draw the unit circle. That is nothing but you are dividing this 0 to pi by 2 graph ht of e power j omega into k samples. Okay, for converting this into k samples, 2 pi k divided by n from 0 to pi by 2. From this 0 to pi by 2, how many samples are present, you have to find it by substituting this formula. If it is greater than 90, it is 0, we know that, right? So up to 90 degree you have to find the k values. Then step 3, you have to find the h of k, that is spectrum h of k sampled spectrum. This is modulus of h of k into phase angle. Modulus of h of k is nothing but magnitude spectrum. This magnitude spectrum is it has one value in pass band and 0 value in stop band. We know that in this 0 to pi by 2, this value this is a pass band, this is a pass band, then this is a stop band. So it has all the values are 1 up to 0 to pi by 2. So for what k values this has a value 1, when other values it is 0, you have to mention over this h of k. Then theta of k you have to find out using this formula, that is theta of k equal to minus n minus 1 by n divided into pi k. Then step 4 is you have to convert this h of k into h of n by using this formula. That is, we have two formulas for odd sequence and even sequence. This is nothing but we know the inverse DFT formula, right? Inverse DFT is nothing but h of n. If it is inverse DFT, we know that h of z into e power j 2 pi k n, we use it, right? So this is a inverse DFT formula. In this, the first 0th sample again alone take it as outside because it don't have any changes in this value. So this formula is 1 by n into h of 0 plus 2 into real part of k. 1 varies from 1 to n minus 1 by 2 into h of k e power j 2 pi k n by n. Okay, again for n even it is vary from the same thing but n by 2 minus 1. In the upper limit it is k varies from 1 to n by 2 minus 1, the same formula, but for n odd value you have to minus it minus 1. Then here by first you have to divide by 2, then you have to minus by 1. Okay, then you have to take the z transform of this impulse. After converted impulse transformation, we already know about the inverse transform. You have to take it, then you have to find the magnitude spectrums. Okay.